I'm Jessica.
I'm Miguel.
And I'm Erika.
And we are doing
the Bouncing Polymer Chemistry. Okay. Have you ever wondered how fun toys like Silly Pudding, Gog, and Slime are made? These products are so much fun because of their properties of polymer, which makes them delightful, bouncy, stretchy, sticky, moldable, breakable, hard, soft, and just plain fun. In this experiment, we will develop our own putty products by changing the ratio of ingredients to change the physical properties of our pudding polymer. By describing the physical properties of our results, we can choose the best recipe for our new product.
So what we'll need as materials is Ziploc bags, a cup of water, Elmer's glue, borax, some measuring cups and spoons, 2 jars, a pair of gloves, and optional are food coloring. First, you will need to prepare the 50% glue solution, which is made of half glue and half water. First, add 1 cup of glue and 1 cup of water to each jar. One, the other one.
No.
Wait.
Yes, gloves, good to have.
Huh?
Yes, gloves, good to have. Okay, so next, tightly secure the lid to the jar and shake it until the glue is finally disappeared.
Okay, so this is the complete 50% glue solution. We labeled it 50% glue.
Okay, so now we'll do the borax solution, which is made up of 4% borax and water. First, we need approximately 2 teaspoons of borax and 1 cup full of warm water.
So we get 2 teaspoons of borax.
Here's the water.
Here's the borax.
Put the water in there. That's 1 teaspoon. Now another teaspoon. And that's it.
So now you guys would tightly secure the lid and shake it until no borax is remained.
Okay, so this is the 4% borax after we mixed it. It's kind of a clearish liquidy, kind of silky. And we labeled it 4% borax.
Okay, so now we will add the 50% glue with the 4% borax solutions together in different ratios to see what properties the final mixtures will have.
Okay, so we labeled the bags already. One of them ratio is going to be 1 tablespoon of glue and 3 tablespoons of borax.
So now we will add 1 tablespoon of glue solution. And 3 tablespoons of the 4% borax solution. Okay. So now we will wait to see.
Oh, and we can add additional food coloring if we want to. You want to go ahead? Okay, so 1 drop is 2 drops. We're adding 2 drops, and we're going to keep the consistency for all of the bags. And 1, 2. And now we mix it.
And we'll see the properties of this.
Okay, now we'll be adding the second ratio, which is 2 tablespoons of glue and 2 tablespoons of borax.
And now we're gonna add food coloring.
And now we will add blue food coloring.
2 drops. Now we wait until it's hot.
So now we'll be doing the third solution, which is 3 tablespoons of glue and 1 tablespoon of borax.
And 1 tablespoon of borax.
Okay.
The same amount of food coloring. This
Now
time we're
we
gonna
do-
add green food coloring. 3 drops. And now we let it sit. And now our last one is 5 tablespoons of glue and 1 tablespoon of borax. One tablespoon of borax. 5 of glue. You can smell and bring it. 3 and 4. 5. Whoops. Now 5.
And now we'll add yellow food coloring.
Okay. Now we're gonna let it sit. So now we're gonna check on the consistency of our product. So first is
For the first one, which was 1 tablespoon of glue and 3 tablespoons of borax, it's mostly liquid, but it has a little bit of solid. But yeah, it's most of it is liquid.
or just in case it spills. Okay.
As you can see here, it's mostly liquid and gooey, and it's not formally made solid, as it starts to like break off.
You can see that there's still a lot of liquid here. Like
Most of it there.
stayed there. Only a little bit was formed. Okay. The next one was 2 tablespoons of glue and 2 tablespoons of borax. And you can tell that it's more gooey than the first one, but it still has a bit more liquid. It has less liquid than the first one. So I'm going to take it out. Okay. And it's gooey and it feels kind of soft. It kind of feels like pudding that you would buy in the store, but it's really slimy, and it's you can see it like it just slips and it kind of drips a bit, and there's still some water left over in here, so it was okay. It was pretty good. Okay.
The next one was 3 tablespoons of glue and 1 tablespoon of borax. It has a pretty good consistency and it's pretty much solid, a little bit of liquid. Now I'm going to take it out.
Yeah. Okay. It's kind of sticky. It's kind of stuck to the bag.
Okay.
There's some here. Check it out. And if you don't wear gloves, you're obviously gonna stain your hands if you put food coloring in it.
Like as you can see, there is barely any liquid in the bag.
Actually, there isn't any liquid in the bag.
Yeah.
There's not
You
any.
can tell the more glue, the less liquid you'll end up with.
And here it is. It's very sticky, gooey, solid, and
It doesn't break
Yeah,
easily like the first
it
two.
breaks easily actually.
It looks blue, but this is actually green.
Yeah,
Okay.
Maybe this
Okay.
is my color.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And the last one, the yellow one.
Okay. Oh wait, my gloves are.
Yeah. This is the last one. It's 5 tablespoons of glue and 1 teaspoon of borax. Tablespoon of borax.
And as you can tell, this one's a lot more sticky.
Stickier to the bag.
Yeah,
It's
and
sticking
you can
a lot.
tell that it's stuck to the bag,
Yeah.
and there's like no liquid left over. So, yeah. Take that. Okay.
It's so moist because it's just like
Oh, it's really sticky.
it's really sticky to the stuff, and I can't take it
Sorry.
off. okay, I got it. I just use my hands.
It sticks to your gloves if you're
Yeah.
using gloves.
And it's a more solid form, still gooey, but if I had to pick out of all of them, I'd say this one would be the better product. The better
Yeah,
form.
it feels a lot more.
So that just comes to show you that the more glue and the less borax you add, it has a better result.
So as you can tell, the first one, the red one, it wasn't really that good. It was still really, it was okay. They're all sticky, but this one's a bit like more moist.
A lot of water
Yeah.
in the beginning.
And then the blue one, which is the second one we did, it's more it's more solidy, has a better consistency, but it's still kind of gooey, and you can still feel the moisture.
And the third one, the green one, it's sticky, solid. There wasn't really any liquid left over, and it's gooey. And
And the third one, the last one, my bad, was the best one. You could feel how you barely feel any moisture. It's really gooey, and it's pretty bouncy. You can't see it that well, but it's kind of bouncy. See? Okay.
So that concludes our experiment.
And well, our conclusion was basically the more 50% glue solution you use and the less borax you use, the more of a solid consistency you end up with. Okay?
That's
Bye.
it.
Bye.
Bye.